We are back in the state of JavaScript survey. I was taking a look at the top level await, but my internet connection broke, so I had to stop the video and I'm continuing it now. I think it should be way better now. I tried to use top level await like so with a promise, a function that returns a promise that resolves after 1 second, and awaiting this in the top level. This is not working, of course, because I'm using Node, not the JavaScript of the browser, and Node top level await. I think it's being introduced in Node version. Wait. It's available unflagged. Starting with Node version 14, top level await is available. There's one catch: top level await is only available in ES modules. I can use this MGS extension. Let's try this thing. Let's rename this file to MGS and let's try again. Wait, let's do this. This is not working. Cannot find module index. Wait. MJS command line usage node index MJS. Ah, damn it, MJS. It works. It works. Interesting. Make the whole package a module. Define input type when evaluating string input. Await. So it's working. Nice. I mean, this is Node, not really, the browser. Then we have recommended resources, Will Sentence, Codesmith, JavaScript, the new hard parts. It's a course in front-end masters. I think I've seen a few videos of this teacher. I'm really not a fan of video courses. I think I do better with text-based courses. So browser APIs, we have service workers, which are used for PWAs. More and more people use it. Internationalization. And let's take a look at how this works. Oh, look at that. There is a sponsor here. I just follow them because, hey, and see their website, Jan Dvorak. Whoa, what? What is this? Open source contributor, community engineer, aspiring writer, and fan of Japan. The fan of Japan. This is a really nerdy photo. And what's the photo behind? That looks very beautiful. That looks like a very beautiful place. But this title is not readable. Jan Dvorak the Fourth. What? My name is Jan. I was born in Prague, or what was then Czechoslovakia, today's Czechia. Rochester Institute of Technology, USA. Community engineer. Also want to visit, able to visit Japan for the first time, which turned my interest into a love affair and started many of my visits in the future. Good for you, man. Congratulations. Nice stuff. Storyteller Z. Here's some of his photos. Look at that. Ooh, nice. Sugoi. It's all ice, this thing? Sapporo Snow Festival. Is this all ice and snow? That's really cool. Wow, nice, man. Nice stuff. Okay, we have the Internationalization API, which has, let's look at an example. Has this, for example, date formats. Let's copy this thing into the. Can I use it here in this place, or it's not? It's here. Yeah, cool. It's in Node. So how does it work? We have this intel object, which has a datetime format, which takes a locale, and the locale is this kind of string. And it has the format method, which takes a date, and this date is whatever this thing is. And in here we have, let's see, also it has new intel number format, locale, and the account. So it prints a date and account in this, using these locales. The first is English and US, which is month, date, year, and then this number style with the comma for thousands and the dot for decimals. And then we have the Deutsch German, which prints day, month, year in the European style, which the year comes before the month, and the number style, the European number style. If we do Spanish like this, does it work? Yep, apparently so. It's the same as the German, the Spanish format. And what about the Japanese? What if we do this? Do we have to do this? I don't know how the locales work. Seems to print out something. This is a locale. What's a list of the local values? Maybe this? Int list of local. What possible values can have this thing have? We have J from Japan. There you go, this one. Let's print this out. Oh, I see nothing strange here. What if we print something like list format? Let's do this thing, list vehicles, and then we do formatter. And then for the formatter, we can have, instead of English, this maybe. And it prints some weird thing here. What about DE? Und. It prints the language version of the thing, of the and. Disjunction, we can have disjunction. Motorcycle, bus, Ora, car. So that's internationalization for multiple kind of languages and so on. Very nice. Very good for accessibility, I would say. Web Audio API. How does it look actually? It has a bunch of interfaces here. Let's see if we see some example. I don't see an example. I really don't like these MDN docs sometimes. Web Audio API provides a powerful and versatile system for controlling audio on the web, allowing developers to choose audio sources, add effects to audio. Web Audio API. So Web Audio API example. Using the Web Audio API. Oh, look at this. Oh, but this is just an image. There is a demo. Then it has some audio context. It defines a new audio context. It has an audio element with a source, which is an MP3 file. And then this loads the sound. We get the audio element. with JavaScript, we pass it into the audio context. Okay, audio context create media element source. Audio element gets a track apparently. Then we have this track. Let's see. This turn is running off. That's pretty cool. It looks a bit weird. I mean, let's see. Let's take a look at there is a bunch of things here for all these styles, of course, but here there is an audio element with a source, with a whatever cross origin. Then there is a button, data playing, class, role, area check. There is a button here, whatever. And then in the JavaScript, we have an audio context. We have an audio element. We have a track, which is the audio context creates media element source from audio element. We have a play button, which gets the tape control play, which is basically we are getting this button. To the play button, we have an event listener on click. And when we click the button, which is this one, we have check if context is in suspended state, autoplay policy. If the audio context state is suspended, then we resume the audio context. Suspended, would suspended mean like it's off and on, or not sure. If this data set playing is false, then audio element play and change it to true. Else, if it's true, pause it and change it to false. Okay, so we have this we have this track, then we have this audio element which comes from here. We have the audio element is just the audio element indeed. And here we're getting a track. Okay, so to play and pause the audio element, we can just run the events play and pause, which are native to the audio elements in HTML, I think. And then we have a state. We get attribute area checked true. The set attribute area checked. State false true. We toggle the state of the area checked, and this area checked is here. All right, I see. Then we have the audio element that event listener ended, triggers when track ends, and then we do change the dataset value to false of this button, and we set the attribute area check to false as one would expect. Then we have the volume controls, we have the panning, the sides, the speaker sides. We have the connect our graph, track, connect, gain node, connect, banner, connect. Okay, so we have our kind of, it's called graph. We connect the volume, the panning, right? Wait, the gain node, create gain, volume control, and what volume control does is change the value of the gain. I see. And here we have to connect to our track the gain node and the panner, and the panner is also new stereo panner nodes. So this gain comes from the audio context, and this panner comes from stereo panner node, which takes an audio context and some options, which is the initial pan level apparently. And we also have an event listener input, which changes the panner value, I see. And then this all is connected to the track, gain node, panner, and audio context destination apparently. And then we have the power button, which is this one over here. And it has a listener. When we click on it, if the dataset power of the button, which is the button, by the way, is here, control power, which has a dataset power on, can be on off. If it's on, then suspend the audio context. If it's and turn it off. If it's off, resume and turn it on, and set the attribute error check to the opposite of its state. And this state is, where is this state? We get the state here. Wait, what? But this is a function. This state value is scoped to this inside this function. So there's gotta be a state here also. Where is this state coming from? The set attribute area check state. There's something strange here. Oops. I don't understand this. I feel like I don't know where this state come from. Anyway, I got a pretty good idea of how the Web Audio API works. WebGL enables web content to use an API based on OpenGL to perform 2D and 3D rendering. This is quite complicated. Then we have Wamp Animations API. The Web Animations API lets us construct animations and control their playback with JavaScript. Fun demos and tutorials featuring Alice in Wonderland. What article is it talking about? This thing? Oh yeah, apparently so. Yep. Okay, we have something animated here. We have some animation. This is a standard CSS. And then we've moved to JavaScript. We have an array of these objects: transform, color, transform. This kind of looks like CSS into JavaScript format. Oh, we have a new animate method here to an element. And this element can this element be anything? Apparently so. We can animate any. That's very interesting. Let's take a look at this. And we have document element by ID alice.animate. Then we can have an array with transform, color, and transform. So this rotates and translates. It applies 2 transformations and 1 color change, or what? And it has a duration and iterations. What does it mean exactly? Like it's applying this thing, then this thing, and then this thing in a period of 3 seconds? Lol. Oh, we can control animations with clicking. We can make interactive games with this. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I see a rotation and a color change. We have ID tunnel, ID Alice, and then here the Alice figure with an SVG. And then here we have starting style, path, starting style for the tunnel. Here we have no animations whatsoever in the CSS. And in the JavaScript, we get the tunnel element, and then we apply animate transform translate 3D, and transform translate 3D minus 300 pixels, which I don't see what it's doing. I only see the Alice animated. I don't see this tunnel, what it's doing. Lasts for 1 second, and infinity iterations means that it repeats over and over. Then we have Alice tumbling and Alice timing, and we can just use it like this. Alice tumbling. Let's take a look at this guy to see what it's doing. Let's take a look up here. Here we have, okay, to get an idea, we have 0%, 30%, 100%. Here we have 0% we have a color and a given transform. At 30% we have just a color, and 100% we have another color, the original color, and this transform. And this black thing is the tunnel, probably, I would say. And this is just making a rotate Alice. And this 0 we have black, then at the end we have black again, so it's rotating between these two colors, black and whatever this thing is, like some kind of pink or purple. And then this at 0% it has this rotate 0 and translate 3D. I'm not sure what it's doing here because this is just a 2D image. At 100% it did one entire turn basically. And then in JavaScript we have this thing. We have this transform and color. I mean, this is very straightforward. But what I don't know is here we have our percentages of where these properties sit at different animation keyframes to make the interpolation. But here we don't have it. We just have a duration of 3000 seconds. Ah, here it is. That's the offset property. That's how it's controlled. It says here, to make sure that Alice's color changes at 30%, not 50%, for the color change, we are giving it offset 0.3. I see. So if it was 0.5, that would be equal to 50%. Let's see what else we have here. Then we have document, animate, transforms, and then we have this more properties: fill forwards, easing steps, for, end, duration, Alice change, effect, get computed trimming duration divided by 2. So this gets a bit more complex, and this animate returns an object numbing cake that we can apply different methods at, like pause, play, and then grow Alice. We have Alice change play and numbing cake play, which are animations played subsequently, I guess. And then we have cake, add even listener, mouse down, touch start. Then we have this animation. This is very cool. These are just frames. We have a set interval, read when Alice, playback rate 0.4. Make sure the playback rate never falls below 0.4. Because small children tire out easily, unlike automaton chess pieces, Alice is constantly slowing down. We can do this by setting a decay on her animation's playback rate. Yeah, the animation looks a bit weird. Okay, there's a whole bunch of methods to interact with animations in JavaScript. The CSS animations, we can interact with them, do a whole lot more in JavaScript. That's cool. I like this thing. Webrtc. Let's take a look at who this person is. Tyler van der Hoven. Sounds Dutch. Engineering better financial futures through funding, education, and innovation. Let's follow him because why not? And then let's take a look at his website. Hello. Nice V. That's what I can say. Wait, Stellar Turrets? What is Stellar Turrets? Reference implementation of the Stellar Turrets protocol. Stellar Quest bounties? What is Stellar? It looks like a game. Let's take a look at this. Stellar.org. Decentralized smart contract protocol for the secure, cost-effective creation and signing of Stellar transactions. Quest bounties. What is that? Wait, what? Hello? Okay, it just links to his GitHub again. Like a lot the lettering. Extension of the traditional series-based Stellar Quest challenges, allowing seasoned and passionate Stellar Questers to continue their journey of education and earning during the lean times between Stellar Quest series. Learn Stellar, collect NFTs, earn XML. This is Lumen, right? This is a crypto called Lumen. Okay, it's some crypto project. I don't know what it is, I don't care. So Webrtc, Web Real-Time Communication, is a technology that enables web applications and sites to capture and optionally stream audio and or video media, as well as to exchange arbitrary data between browsers without requiring an intermediary. So, real-time communication. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It sounds to me like basically a streaming API, right? Let's take a look at this. Usually they make some use case here. So I see a bunch of things. Webrtc samples. Get user media, open camera. If you're not using headphones, pressing play will cause feedback. Sure. Let's see. Open camera. Allow. Hello. Get user media error, not readable error. Warning. Blah blah blah. This is not working apparently. I don't see my camera. Something is breaking. Could not start video source. Oh, maybe that's because I have a blocker here. Open camera. Nah, that doesn't work. Well, okay, I get an idea. It's for streaming video, audio, and stuff. Then we have here a reference to Remix, a full-stack web framework that feels old school, but in a good way, by putting you on the path to create fast, complex, and accessible modern web apps. Maybe worth trying. David K. Piano. He is into state machines, stately office hours. Okay, they seem to have a chat in work or something like that. Okay, well. Web Speech API. Web Speech API enables you to incorporate voice data into your apps. The Web Speech API has two parts, speech synthesis and speech recognition. This sounds very powerful, like maybe, for example, I could make an what could be done with this? Web speech API use cases. Oh, speech color changer. Wait. I wanted to see a demo. Live demo URL. There you go. Tap, click, then say a color to change the background color of the app. Try Aqua. Aqua. Gray. Olive. Olive. Tomato. Brown. Lavender. Dark. What if I could make, oh, I could make an app that you can interact with by speaking to it. Oh man. Very interesting. That's super good accessibility wise, maybe. Imagine you are blind and you want to interact with a website to getting some information. What if you could just talk to the app without having to use the keyboard? Voice-based navigation. Voice-based online navigation. Nice. I love it. Then we have the WebSockets. Hey, this guy already paid for some slot. It's him again. He really wants to be known. The WebSocket API is an advanced technology that makes it possible to open a two-way interactive communication session. I think most people know WebSockets. Yeah, quite a lot of people use them actually, and almost everyone knows them. Custom elements is, what is this? Web components is a suite. It's web components. Then we have the Shadow DOM. Daniel Caspo wants to be known as the Shadow DOM guy. Keyboard GG. Ha. This looks like, this reminds me to Freecode Camp. The Edgeguard keyboard adapter. Play Smash with a keyboard. Okay. An adapter that turns almost any keyboard into a Switch controller. Letting you play popular games like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate with a keyboard. Cool stuff, man. I love that you're doing this thing. The Shadow DOM is also connected to web components. Page visibility. Wait, what is this? The Share tab makes it easy to share any chart. Sure. Page Visibility API. What is this thing? Page Visibility API provides events you can watch for to know when a document becomes visible or hidden, as well as features to look at the current visibility state of a page. Let's see the compatibility. It's used mostly everywhere. Okay, cool. And then let's see what the docs say about this. Use cases. Site has an image carousel that shouldn't advance to the next site unless the user is viewing the page. Ah, okay. It's like the interceptor thing, right? Visibility API is a way to indicate, hey, the user is looking at this. Basically, it's shown inside the page. It's displayed. Application showing a dashboard of information doesn't want to poll the server for updates when the page is invisible. Page wants to detect when it is being pre-rendered, so it can keep accurate count of page views. Site wants to switch off sounds when a device is in standby mode. So it has some variables here, document. There is some MS hidden thing here. Document hidden. If the page is hidden, if the page is blah blah blah, document hidden, video element pause. And this hidden is just a value, which is hidden, ms hidden. Okay, sure. Just whatever value. So let's actually try to do something with this. Let's grab this thing, for example. I'm gonna copy selector. Actually, we don't need to because it's probably available like this. Example dot hidden false. This thing is this heading. So hidden is false here now. And if I just scroll down, what happens? It can be hidden, ms hidden, which is undefined, and WebKit hidden, which is undefined. So this is the thing that works apparently. When is this hidden actually? And this visibility change, document.add event listener. Let's add this visibility change here, value or listener or, you know, event. Then let's do, okay, let's actually copy this thing, paste it here. Something happened here. Why can't I copy this thing and paste it here? Like so, there you go. We have this function and then we can attach this document add event listener, except that this visibility change has the value of visibility change and it's wrapped in quotes. There you go. And now we are listening for visibility changes in the document. Except that this handler is useless now. So let's change it. Let's do console.log hidden and copy this thing and then do console.log shown. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's add the event listener. I don't care. Let's add this. Let's actually let's add the event listener. And if we do this, and if we do this, oh look, video element, sure, it's shown. Oh, because this hidden is missing. Damn it! I need to but it works. You've seen that, right? Dot hidden. There you go. I hide the document and I show it. Oh, I need to reattach the event listener, of course. I hide the document. Now it should print hidden in the console, and now I show it. When I show it, I should be hidden and shown. There you go. Okay, I see. This is great. Also, this is I love this thing. So page visibility API. I like this. And then we have broadcast channel API. The broadcast channel API allows basic communication between browsing context, Windows tabs, frames, iframes, and workers on the same origin. Can an iframe and its context communicate now? Wait, I thought this was not possible. Is it secure? We have a broadcast channel. We have 3 contexts: a window, a tab, and an iframe. And then the window can post a message to the broadcast channel, and the broadcast channel emits a message event to the other two contexts. All the browsing contexts are of the same origin. They have to be of the same origin. Then it's okay. Okay, so there is a broadcast channel API. We create a new instance, and then we use it to post and then listen to. And then we can close it. Web workers. Available in web workers. We have to be workers of the same origin. Also nice. Very few people know about that. Geolocation API allows the user to provide their location to web applications if they so desire. For privacy reasons, the user is asked for permission, of course. Where is this available? Everywhere except Opera Mini. Wait, even in Internet Explorer? Wow, even in Internet Explorer. And then let's see, take a look at how it works. Only in secure context HTTPS. Okay, so give me an example, right? What about this? Navigator, you're going to get current position. Success, error. What are success and error? Callbacks. Let's try this thing. We have a function success, which is gonna do console.log. I'm gonna print success for the moment. And let's see. Doesn't it get the argument? A callback function that takes a geolocation position object as its sole input parameter. Suggest obj. Let's then take a look at what this thing is. Oh wait, here, this thing actually. And let's do chords. Object.chords. We have our success function, and then we have our function error, which takes object and console logs some property of the error object. Doesn't inherit any property. Code, message, code, message, code and message. What about both? Object.code and comma object.message. And then we have this, which we're gonna pass in a success and error functions. And then we're gonna just run. And then it here asks us for permission if I do block. One, user denied geolocation. If I try again, yeah, it doesn't ask me anymore. I'm gonna reset permission. It's gonna ask me for this again. I'm gonna allow it. And then it prints the accuracy. Wait, chords is a bunch of things. Speed, longitude, latitude. Just for the lols, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to any location. There you go. Then we're gonna pass in this and the other thing, which is the longitude over here, like this. And it's gonna lead to my location, kind of. It's a bit, it's not really, I'm here actually. Accuracy is, what is accuracy? Is the accuracy in meters? It seems to be. Accuracy returns a dot representing the accuracy of the longitude and longitude properties expressed in meters. Exactly. So this actually works. That's, well, that's pretty cool. I mean, honestly, it's very easy to use. It's very, very easy to use. Then we have the File System Access API. What? This was for Node. Now we can access the files from the browser also. Concept and usage. Allows interaction with files on a user's local device. So we have let file, async function, get file, file handle, await window, show open file picker. Let's just put this thing here. Get file. Look at this. It got a promise which is fulfilled. When we run this get file, we have a file handle, and this file handle can run file. I see. We need to add something here. Okay, that's pretty straightforward also. It's really straightforward. And then we have Wes, Mr. Wes. Why am I not following him? Mr. Wes Boss. Shit ton of followers. Today I'm launching my beginner JavaScript text guide. What? Text guide for JavaScript. Wow. What? Let's take a look. Basics, functions, the tricky bits, dumb. I love this thing. This is like a book. Man, this guy is very productive. Web speech colors game. Wait, what? This is the same thing I just saw in the other thing. Modules, currency module, dad jokes. Look at that. There's even an API or something. When that drops a P off his plate, oh dear, I've peed on the table. Okay, let's continue. My 2021 pick, TC39 proposals. A Git repo full of all the things that have been proposed to be added to JavaScript. It's really fun to read through all the ideas. Hashbang grammar? What is this hashbang grammar? It's like a bash heading for Node. Okay. WebShare API. The WebShare API provides a mechanism for sharing text, links, files, and other content to an arbitrary shared target selected by the user. Oh man, people are just putting their handle here like there's no tomorrow. He also. WebShare API. Share data, but we have a button, we have a results. We have an even listener on the button. On click, we await for navigator.share. Let's go here, put this thing here, share data, and then we're gonna run this method and see what happens. Navigator share is not a function. No? Okay. Oh, this is for mobile, right? it's more meant for mobile, this thing. Okay, so it's a native web share for mobile, basically, I guess. That's amazing, man. That's amazing for PWAs. WebXR is a group of standards which are used, almost no one knows this thing, used together to support rendering 3D scenes to hardware design, for presenting virtual worlds, or for adding graphical imagery to the real world. Wow, man, this exists? Give me an example. That's gotta be quite complex, I imagine. This is like a full course of this thing. A demo. Let's look for a demo of this thing. Immersive VR Session. Yeah, we need a VR set device for this, apparently. Wait. Wow. Can we move around? What the? The perspective is a bit weird. But it is. I wish I could move around, no? I want to see more examples. Inline session. What is this? Vertical field of view. I see. We can change things here. We have then reduce, bind, rendering. I just want to move around. Simple technique to reduce the number of state changes an application needs to make while rendering. For performance. That's a lot of web XRs. Then we have room scale. Using a local floor reference space to provide room scale tracking. This is just to create some squirrel. I just really want to move around. Input tracking. The most basic tracking of inputs for sources. It does not respond to button presses or what? How do I move? How does it work? X input sources. It does not respond to button presses or other controller actions. I'm gonna make my website into a video game. Input profiles. Uses profiles, array reports. What the hell does it do? I don't get it. I don't understand what this thing does. Input profiles. Input selection. Handling select events. Oh, yeah, that's so cool. This is so cool, man. I can just see I can move around, and I see this pointer. It's like Tetris almost. Inputs, controller states, gamepad button presses. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna input a gamepad here. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. Wait, I think it's not gonna work because I'm on Ubuntu, but let's try it anyway. So I have my controller input here, and this thing doesn't work. Maybe I should try it in Windows. Yeah, that doesn't work. Then we have hand tracking. Click enter XR to see context, see content. Okay, I don't have a VR frame buffer. That doesn't work. Stereo photos. Displaying a 360-degree direct. Well, just a photographic space. Man, this is really beautiful. Where are they? I wonder where this is located. I can't tell from this. Stereo video? Wow, man, yes. This is amazing. Oh, the bunny. The good old bunny. Then we also have positional audio. Okay. I can kind of hear the audio moving around me as I rotate. So if can I turn things off? No. Spectator modes. How to render a separate 3D person view of the scene to external monitor if one is available. Not sure what it is. Teleportation. This sample demonstrates teleporting the viewer by updating, select the point on the floor with a controller to teleport it to it. I see. Wait, I want to rotate. No, anchors. Use of anchors to place virtual objects in stable real-world locations. Not sure what it means. I can somehow select still. I don't know what this refers to. Heat test demonstrates heat testing. Hello? This doesn't do anything. Heat test with anchors. I guess it won't do anything either. And then we have Barebones Vr. Well, I need a VR for some of those. Enter R. AR? What is AR? Now I really want to buy some VR set, man. Poly and blocks. Store using GLTF. Oops. And then we have create three. Introducing blocks. Create beautiful 3D models in no time. Oh. Crazy. Easy, powerful. This is VR. I'm gonna get a VR set, man. This is amazing. This looks a bit crappy. I mean, but this only works with VR, right? Oculus and Vive. Web samples. Okay, let's go back here. This is very cool, honestly. Then we have recommended resources exploring service workers with Kyle Simpson. Oops. Another front-end masters. And let's see now. Actually, we went through all this, man. It took like 300 million hours. Other features, progressive web apps. Good old progressive web apps. Then we have Joe Haddad. Joe works on Next at Vercel and is constantly looking to proudly demonstrate its power while actively listening to feedback. Then let's follow him. And let's see. Timer 150. Alright. He's working in Vercel and create React app. And his website contains 2 blog posts. How to start long-running command on boot. Sounds very specific. I like the simplicity of this blog, honestly. I like super simple blogs. Tejas Kumar, web developer, conference speaker. Nice, nice, nice thing. I'm gonna follow him also. Also him. And who is Danny Guardiola? Software, music, full stack. Not sure who he is. WebAssembly. Of course, we know what about WebAssembly. Then two more recommended resource. Wait. A course about WebAssembly and a course about PWAs, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. This is just a link to their course. Sure. Next are the libraries, which have seen changes over time. So we have four quadrants here and two axes. The axis of usage, not used and used, and the axis of positivity or negative, like opinion axis. Positive, negative. Ember, going to hell. Every day, every year, deeper into hell. And then we have Webpack. Wow, it really went down in negative, like it became more negative. 2000 wait, what is happening with the hover? Webpack, there you go. 2020 was the year of Webpack, apparently. And then we have Gulp, which is going to hell. We have Angular, which like stays around hell zone. Everything above this line is positive, kind of. We have TCC-CLI. That's TypeScript, right? Wait, let's take a look. TCCLI. TSC-CLI. TypeScript TSC locally will compile the closest project defined by a tsconfig JSON. You can compile a set of TypeScript files. Okay, so if we have a TypeScript file with a console.log hello TS, and then we try to use Node with this, it works because it's valid JavaScript. But what if we do a const string, which is a string which equals hello, and then we try to console log this? It breaks. And now let's try to do, let's see, how do I get started with this JavaScript? Wait, get started. First of all, is this something I already have? TSC. No, of course not. I need to install it. Wait. JavaScript. Using the CLI. How do I install the CLI? Oops, too much. Brief introduction. TSC. Install TSC. Setting up TypeScript. npm install TypeScript. Wow. Wait. But this installs it locally, right? npx TSC. There you go. Yeah. This is not the TSC. What? This is not the TSC command you're looking for. To get access to the TypeScript compiler TSC from the command line, either use npm install TypeScript. All right, let's do this. And then we do npm TSC. And then we do, can I do TSC already? No, I do npm TSC and then index.ts. And what? Hello? How does it work? Globally installing TypeScript. Can be handy to have TypeScript. But why would I install TypeScript globally? Because I want to, it's like installing Node. Sure. Fair enough. With Visual Studio. For most project types, you can get TypeScript as a package in Node.js. Okay, let's just not get into this right now. Probably have to install. I already have Typescript now, but then whatever. Yeah, I don't care so much right now. I don't care so much. So we have TSC, fine. We have Jest, which continues improving. Wow, nice job, Jest. Getting better and better. We have Express. React went down. Why? Down in popularity. And we have Vue. Oh, damn it. Vue really went down in popularity. Apparently because of the composition API, the Vue 3. Damn it. That's sad because it's really cool. Then we have a bunch of things here, which let's take a... Wow, this looks nicer. Let's take a deeper look into it. Wait, one of them is Vit. What's the... Okay, falling popularity, rising popularity. The blue ones are becoming popular. And one of them should be... Look, Svelte is getting better and better, apparently. And we have SWC, parcel rollup. Well, that's not very easy to handle this graph. Library tier list. We have another sponsor here, Charles Cornelia. Let's follow him and then let's take a look at his website. Hello? There you go. Oh, it's his GitHub. Sure, React reactions. So here we have library tier list. I love tier lists. Who doesn't love tier lists? Satisfaction ratio. Note that libraries used by less than 10% of surveyed responders are not included. So we have here front-end frameworks. We have tier A, React, Svelte, Vue.js, React, Angular. Whoa, we don't have an S tier front-end framework. Backend, Next, nice. Next is S tier. That's nice to see. We have then Express, Nest, Nuxt, Strapi, and Gatsby. Gatsby went falling all the way down. Testing library. This is testing library, right? Testing library, Jest, Cypress. Storybook, Puppeteer. Storybook is testing. All right. Mocha and Jasmine. Build tools, Vite, yes, great. ESBuild, TS, CLI, Rollup, Parcel, Webpack, Browserify, Gulp, mobile and desktop. Capacitor, Electron. Expo is down there. It's really not great solutions here apparently. And where is Flutter? Flutter is not JavaScript, so it wouldn't be here. This is all JavaScript. It could be cool to have something like a state of web. Oh, wait, not web. State of dev, state of frontend, maybe. Huh. Something like that. Monorepo tool, npm, yarn, and lerna. So okay, these are the cool guys, right? Great testing, great build tools, and great backend framework. I'm gonna get into next. I'm gonna take a photo of this S tier, guys. I'm gonna paste it into my notes, like so. Satisfaction versus usage. This chart, I love this chart. This chart is really cool. This chart shows that technology satisfaction ratio over its total user count. So there are 4 quadrants. The first is low usage, high satisfaction, worth keeping an eye for. This is safe to adopt. This is harder to recommend. This is reassess. Basically, try to stop using those. And here we should stop using gulp, apparently. These are Look at how many of those. This is really cool. Front-end frameworks. We have. This is not really workable, man. We have something, which is, I guess, is Svelte. We have Alpine. We have Lit, Preact, Svelte. What is this thing? The hell if I know, man. Because I can't select it. Let's say here, hardest recommend Cordova, Browserify, Angular, Ember, NW, Nightwatch, I think, Rome. Oh, Rome stayed all the way there. Apparently some people thought it was promising, but well, let's see. And this is like safe to adopt. Jest, TCS, Express, React, and Webpack. Okay. Technology usage cardinality. What is this? For each section, which percentage of respondents use 1, 2, 3 technologies? The bottom-most bar represents the sum of all other bars. Front-end frameworks. Wait, what? What is this even? So front-end frameworks, 1, 2. This means, okay, for example, this means that 37% of the respondents use one front-end framework, 28% use two, and so on. Yeah, that's what cardinality means. I get it. Yeah, that's whatever. And then we have front-end frameworks. This is a deeper look into the libraries. All right, but I'm gonna do a break and I really want a coffee and maybe a snack. So I'll continue later.